going on, guys? I'm back with more MegaMari, and if you saw my last video, I am not looking forward to this stage. We have pretty much descended into all-incoming madness to the point where, even if I practice, it is still really hard. But you know what? I've never gotten this far in MegaMari, so it's a bit of an accomplishment for me, at least. So yeah, I feel like I had something that I was supposed to say at the beginning of this. Well, whatever. Let's just get right onto it and fight Youmu. Youmu Konpaku. Definitely one of the more harder stages, and pretty much at this point, once you take out Raisin, Sakuya, and Surno, it's pretty much all the stages become like this, especially Erin Yagokoro's. But anyway, here we have these ghosts and Komachi, who also kindly gives you a boat ride. You know, you're trying to break into someone's library and destroy everything and steal their books, and Komachi's just nice enough to lend you a little boat ride on your way there. It's awful nice of her. The stage really likes, especially this portion of the stage, really likes these ghosts, and the purple ones are by far the most menacing, because they take the most hits to kill and are heat-seeking, and will basically find you and destroy your life. Many people complimented the music in my last video. That's this stage's music, so yeah, like I said, MegaMari has a pretty great soundtrack in my opinion. You see, there's just no way to avoid these ghosts at times, and I have no comment on that. You know, while I try to get back to where I was, I'll say this is one of the stages where Alex becomes actually really useful. Her laser attack is very nice for clearing out a large amount of enemies without having to spam bullets, and this stage is pretty much the master of that. So as you can see here, these ghost thingies aren't exactly easier to manage, but they can at times be easier to take out with the laser. See, clearing enemies out like that is quite fun. Anyway, yeah, so we have now reached the end of the ghost, boat ride. I don't know, haunted boat ride, not entirely sure what it is. And the game is nice enough after that horrible nightmare to give you a lot of health. In order to get that big mushroom up there, you have to ride this yin-yang and then make a very precise jump, which I did not. Luckily, if you just scroll back and then scroll, if you just scroll away and then scroll back onto the screen, you can make the yin-yang appear again. So, just make sure to be careful when you make that jump, because the yin-yang has a very strange hitbox, and if it hits you, then it will take away around half of your health. It can be very devastating. Anyway, here we have what the stage is infamous for, the Stairway gauntlets. They can be kind of useful for grinding off enemies, although I wouldn't recommend it because it's just so dangerous. Basically, the Stairway gauntlets are extremely long, extremely frustrating, and you have to be very precise with your shots, and make sure to plan ahead for some of these enemies. The stairway layout can also be very frustrating, as you'll see later. Trying to kill enemies can be very difficult on the stairway. As you can see there, I just got hit by the yin-yang. That takes away a lot of your health, so I wouldn't really recommend like trying to be reckless. I would recommend really just making sure that you're absolutely safe around the yin-yang, even if it means you get hit by something else, because chances are the thing you're getting hit by will cause less damage than getting hit by the yin-yang. So yeah. These fuzzballs can be really annoying to take out on this stage, just because of how small their hitbox is and how precise you have to be with your shots. Here we have the introduction to very common mini-bosses. Lyrica, Merlin, and what's-her-face, the Prism River sisters. Their instruments act as shields, and they have pattern-based shots that they fire. The red one, I don't remember her name. She just fires random shots into the air. This person fires them in a diagonal way, and then the blue guy fires them in a twirly thing. I am so descriptive today. Oh wow. Anyway, this is the second gauntlet, and by far the most dangerous one, because the combination of red fairies, purple fairies, yin-yangs, and FOEs behind honey shell helmets can normally always hit you, and I've found that I've died on this part of the stage quite a bit, and if you've seen MegaMari practicing.mp4, you probably know that this stage is probably, or this part of the stage is probably the bane of my existence. What's even worse is that you can't really take it step by step, because these fairies sometimes require you to go up to a higher step so you can kill them, and then after that more fairies appear, and it's just a nightmare. The yin-yangs can sometimes, what am I trying to say here? The yin-yangs can sometimes help you taking out things like the red fairies, because you can ride on them and then have a better shot of them. But like I said, you're gonna have to be careful. When an enemy drops a big mushroom, you should feel like the king of the world, because it pretty much means that this game decided to give you another shot at life. Because chances are you will need lots of healing items for this part of the stage. Thankfully, I actually managed to get past it, and ignore the fact that I have 2 lives there. I may or may not have restarted. You'll never know. Anyway, we're now clearing the end of the stage. These FOEs try to be tricky and hide behind lanterns, but if you have prior knowledge, then you should be okay. There are 2 here. This one also happens to be hiding behind a lantern. I'll get over here. Thank you. And here we are at Youmu's fight. Can I leave, please? I don't care if all the enemies respawn right now. I just don't want to fight her. Let me leave! Ah! Okay. Youmu is one of the more annoying bosses in this game. Her patterns I would more equate to that of Quickman from Mega Man 2. She likes to fire these weird, like, ghost sword things and then just run around at random paces, jump across the screen, and do all kinds of annoying crap like that. When she jumps, she fires 2 of the weird ghost buster things, and you really have to have prior knowledge and think ahead so that you can plan where you're supposed to jump. It's very important when she does that jumping attack. See, like right there, she's gonna land on the middle platform. Here, she's gonna land on the higher platform, so I have to stay lower. You see what I mean? Yeah, you really have to plan ahead in this fight. And practice in this fight is definitely what makes perfect. Her panic mode is just as worse, because it's just her normal pattern with these, like, Danmaku shots that are just firing all over the place. It can be very difficult to take down. Oh, come on, I'm so close. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now, Alex. Don't fail me. God do it! Yes! I did it! I beat Youmu with so little life left. Wow. Anyway, here we have her weapon. Now, believe me when I say, you want to give Alex this weapon. This is by far the most overpowered weapon in the entire game, and Marissa's version, in comparison, is absolutely worthless, so make sure, by far, to get Alex's version of this weapon. Anyway, that was very nerve-wracking. We fade off into oblivion, and we get... Let's see me fail at Japanese again. Is rolling slash. Rolling slash. Rolling slash is by far the most overpowered weapon in this entire... Oh, yeah! Once you beat, 4 bosses, you get the, broom, I believe. And the broom, in Marissa's case, is just the rush jet, basically. Anyway, we are now at the ever-familiar password screen, So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I might put some kind of demonstration of the rolling slash, although I might also continue that in the next video. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. That was an extremely nerve-wracking episode, and I will see you guys later. See ya.